consumers are concerned about where their food comes from, the quality of their food.
It says it right here, product of USA. Where's that? And that's why I search for it. I trust it more.
Shanna Baxter works in a food processing area, and she knows the USDA's rules and regulations pretty well.
So I bypass the ones that aren't made in the USA. I like to keep it, I guess, in our country. I mean, not to say that other countries are bad, but just I trust it more, what's going on. They have more regulations.
From a proud Montana rancher's standpoint, honesty is the best policy. Walter Schweitzer has been raising cattle his whole life and says he's got nothing to hide with his beef. He says that simple Made in the USA sticker may be a bit misleading.
I don't think that most consumers, especially now, like the idea of buying their food from a foreign country. In fact, most of them want to buy it from their neighbor. And that's why the farmers markets are expanding, and food to table is expanding. And it's weird how Congress killed country of origin labeling in 2015 for beef and pork. So right now, you don't know where your beef comes from. You can go to the grocery store and it'll have labels on there that says it's a product of USA. But really, that beef could have come from Brazil, Argentina, Canada, Mexico.
He says Congress adjusted beef and pork labeling to potentially include meat raised outside of the United States.
When they killed country of origin labeling, it allowed this little loophole because the product of USA label was created for food that was processed here. They'll slaughter their beef in Brazil, and they'll take the scraps and put them in a box, send them here to the United States, and we'll mix them in with our hamburger and put product of USA on it. We just think it's fair that the consumer should know.
But not everyone agrees.
We don't know what the country of origin is. The legislation required us to put a placard that says country of origin unknown. And I don't think that's reassuring to the public or all that informative to the public.
There's 754.
Griffin says the country of origin unknown label can call into question the integrity or quality of the product, and farmers and ranchers should explore more ways of reliable tracking, coming up with a way to track their animals from start to finish by collaborating with the packers.
The proponents are, they're rightfully very proud of the beef product that they raise on their ranch in Montana, and they want to be able to celebrate the fact that this is a Montana product. So it's not really country of origin that they're seeking, it's state of origin.
Consumers want to buy American-made products. In order for the consumer to know that, it has to be labeled, and the country of origin needs to be on that label. I think it's critically important for our egg producers and our consumers to know where their food comes from.
Shanna says she'd be upset to know the meat she's buying could possibly have been raised outside of the U.S.
Yeah, that'd be because it'd be misleading. It would be way misleading because it's not a product of the USA, obviously. People should know where they're getting their products from.
Walt says consumers need to be teammates in the battle against those big corporations because at the end of the day,
it's really about the consumers. That's what drives my day, is feeding people. And our consumers want to know where their food comes from.
They could be our best ally.
On Montana's family farms in Geyser, I'm Nikki DeRico, Montana Right Now.